What is up, my podcast listeners and everyone watching on YouTube? I am not in my car for my usual Wednesday, on the road type of a podcast because, to be honest, I kind of totally forgot. Usually on my way back from the clinic, I am on my little phone setup in the car, and it's one of those things where I just fell out of my rhythm. And it's so funny because a couple days ago, I reposted a little thing, like a little blurb of a photo saying that it's time to get back your rhythm or something on the lines of that. And funny enough, that was actually a week or 2 weeks after the initial closure of the gym and my clinic last year. And I remember thinking back during that moment where the entire world was disrupted, and especially in the fitness industry when gyms started closing, everyone was like, holy crap, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna have to start working out from home. I need to do this. What the hell's going on? Should I just wait this thing out for 2 weeks? Because at that point everyone thought this whole thing is gonna blow over in 2 weeks. And then we quickly realized that this was going to go on for a little bit longer, and it literally disrupted everything we did, everything. And even to this day, I think we're all trying to find our rhythm again, and it's just not clicking like it used to. And it's been over a year now. And depending where you are in the world, COVID has been part of your life probably a year and a half. It's definitely taken its toll on everyone. And I was having a conversation the other day with someone about how they've been struggling with trying to get back into, their routine, their rhythm. And this was a type of person that was training every single day, and their nutrition was a lot better and things like that. But if you really think about how much our environment influences what we do, how we feel, how we move, just everything, it's quite huge. And I think this is a great example of that. And, the easiest analogy is if you literally think about taking a fish out of water and just throwing it on land and just watching it struggle to breathe. And I honestly think what COVID did, especially in the fitness industry, it just literally threw us out of the water where we thrived. And now it's good luck, figure your shit out, and that's it. There's no certainty what's going to happen in the future. The whole vaccination rollout, everyone's putting their money on that everything's going to go back to normal, but who knows? Who fucking knows? But we need to get to some sort of normalcy and some sort of pattern where we can finally thrive. And I think as human beings, if you look through history, we've always adapted. We've been through a lot. We've been through the shit multiple times. And I remember this is why I love Facebook memories, especially for my podcast. And I remember I think I might have posted it, reposted it, but around a year ago, talking about COVID, I compared it to someone throat punching you and kicking you in the face at the same time. That's how I felt and still feel. And I was even thinking about myself, how much COVID has affected me. And I remember the first 8 months, 6 months, whenever gyms were able to reopen in my location, I was literally working every single day for 16 hours, working my face off on my laptop, not talking to anybody, not working with anyone in a one-on-one situation or a big group setting, whatever it was. And that really, really took a toll on my mental health, and really just took a toll on everything I did, right? Like, I didn't have access to the gym anymore, and when I did, like, it just didn't feel the same. I just couldn't get into my rhythm. I couldn't get that feeling of like motivation to that, okay, my next goal is going to be this, I'm going to X, Y, and Z. And even to this day, like, my workouts are not the same of what they used to be pre-COVID. Like, I've been doing 20 to 30 minute workouts because, one, I don't know what it is, but I've been working like freaking crazy. I have so many other commitments in life right now, and where it comes down to like equipment, I only have access to kettlebells right now, because the gym setup is kind of thrown everyone in for a loop. But I'm still kind of puttering around trying to get my rhythm back. And speaking from a coach's perspective, where I do have access to equipment, I do still have those habits of like, okay, I'm gonna like cook for the week, I'm gonna do this thing, I'm gonna try to eat healthy and stuff like that. But I still have a lot of challenges. Like, COVID has definitely proven to create bad habits. And I just remember, like, when COVID kind of started and I was constantly working from home, when I got to that point, drinking became a typical daily thing. And honestly, it took me a long time to like stop drinking beer, or like the big thing in COVID, I got really into hard liquor. Love whiskey, love it, tastes amazing. And I remember, like, during that first kind of like 6 to 8 month window, every day, like having a drink every single day, like 3 beers, 4 beers, whatever it is. And then I kind of got to a point where I'm like, oh fuck, this is not a good thing for me. Like, because I never used to do that. Like, I remember, weekends where I'm like, oh, Saturday night, yeah, let's a couple beers. But going from that to, I'm going to have beer every single day, or like some sort of drink, like a whiskey or tequila, whatever it is. And it took me a while to get out of that habit. And again, COVID disrupted our environment, and I had to find a way to adapt, and it took me a while. And I think the biggest struggle for a lot of people right now trying to get back into fitness and health is figuring out a way to break away from those habits, bad habits that they developed the past year, year and a half, and then knowing that they used to be better than this. That's the tough thing, is now you're always going to compare yourself pre-COVID. You would always say, oh, pre-COVID, this, and this happened, or this is what I used to do. And now in this fitness bubble that we're in, trying to get our shit back together, because obviously we've developed shitty habits of like, if you're working from home, it's so much easier to snack on things, eat shit, have delivered food to you, whatever it is. And, thinking back pre-COVID of what you used to be able and capable of, you're constantly comparing yourself. And people right now really think like, well, if I can't do that, then there's no hope for me. Or they're at a point where they have all this gym equipment, like literally just down the hallway into another bedroom or in their living room, and they're like, I just walk past it every day and I know I should do something, but I just choose not to. And it's going to be a real big grind to get back into that rhythm that I've been talking about. And it's a tough thing right now, and I think we're all kind of at that tipping point where we've had enough of this COVID talk. We miss our families, we miss our friends, we miss the social interaction, we miss, fucking going to the movies. Like, as much as Disney Plus comes out with new movies that you have to pay $30 for, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. But just thinking about it, if they come out with Black Widow, I'd probably buy that. But honestly, like, it's just not the same. Like, I miss going to the movie theaters. I miss going to airports and traveling to other places and things like that. But we just don't have that anymore. And it's going to be a grind. It's going to be probably the hardest thing that anyone has ever gone through. And on top of that, weight loss and fitness is already so difficult. So we have literally everything against us. And I'm bringing this up because people need to understand that their expectations need to go a lot lower. A lot lower. And then that's when we can finally see change. So literally, if you are a person that has been like literally kicked in the face and the throat at the same time, and used to be a person that had their health in check and everything is now falling apart, you need to have really, 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 really small goals to get your shit back together. As simple as, I'm just going to go outside and walk for 10 minutes once a week. Like, it's almost so stupid to think like that is now your fitness goal, but that might be what it is. And I guarantee you every single fitness person out there like myself has struggled with this, trying to find your rhythm again. Like, I miss going into the gym where it's crowded with people, the energy's good, the music's blaring, and I just start packing on fucking plates to a barbell and I just deadlift heavy. I don't have that anymore. It's not my reality. It's not easy accessible anymore, but I need to adapt and figure out a different way. So I'm going to leave it there. I think it's one of those episodes where it's going to make you think, make you kind of ponder this thought process of how you need to figure out a way to adapt and thrive. But I am very confident that us as human beings, as a species, we can definitely do it. It's going to take some time. And if you trust the process, you're patient, and you believe in yourself and your capabilities, then 100% you're going to be successful. So that's it for me. Hit the show notes. Add me on Facebook. Add me on Instagram. Say what's up. I'm going to say what's up to you through your DM. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, definitely do that. You guys have been listening. We're over 250, and I think last time when I did this, I was like, oh, I'm like at 240, so nice work listening. You guys are amazing. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Always here to help. You guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time.